There are two ways in which memory addresses can be specified. So these are either you can use the big endian way or you can use the little endian. Let us first discuss the big endian. In this, the lower byte addresses are used for the more significant bytes. Suppose this is a 32-bit word and these are the 4 bytes. So this is 1 byte. These are the 4 bytes. This is the least significant byte, this one. And this is the most significant byte. However, the most significant byte will be given the least address, which is 0. And then it progresses from there. And the least significant byte will have the higher address. Take the next word again. The least significant byte has the higher address compared to the most significant byte, which has the lower address. If I have to represent data in this and I have to represent the integer 6, how will I do? This is the representation of 6 using 4 bytes. An integer requires 4 bytes to store in a 32-bit machine. So this is how you are storing. As you can see, this is 110. As you can see over here, all the upper bits are zeros. This is at address 3 if it is at word 0, or if it is at any other word, this would be this least significant byte would be having the higher address, and this is the address 0. If I have to store characters after this, I will again start from the lower address, which is 4. I want to store the word Ram Jain. If this is the string that has to be stored, this is the name of a person. So I will start with the least address, which is 4, AM, the space, JAIN. This is how I will proceed. This is how memory addresses are specified in a big endian representation. Let us do the same thing with the little endian representation. This is the word having 4 bytes in a 32-bit machine. This is the least significant byte, and it has the lower address also. The most significant byte over here has the higher address. And this will be the case for all the words. How will you represent integer 6 over here? Representation is still going to be the same. The address would be different. The least significant bit over here would have the least significant byte would have the address 0. The next one is having address 1, 2 and 3. Suppose it was stored over here. If this integer was stored over here, then this would be having address 12, 13, 14 and 15. These would have been the addresses for this integer bytes. How would I be storing the characters? Start from the lower address, which is 4, 5, 6, space, and then it goes like this. As long as you are using any representation in a machine, it is fine. Problem arises only when data has to be transferred from one machine to the other. Suppose if integer 6 was being transferred from big endian to little endian and we were doing it address wise, so the address over here, which was 0, this address had this data. It would have gone to 0 of the little endian. So it would have been all zeros over here for the little endian. Here I am showing the little endian representation. Address 1 would have gone to address 1 of little endian. This address, the next byte would have gone to the next address, and this would have gone to the most significant byte over here. As you can see, number 6 has been transformed into a very large number. So this is the problem. As long as I'm using a specific representation in a machine, it is fine. It only causes a problem when there is a data transfer between the two machines.